Alright guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about whether Udemy courses are worth it or not and give you my perspective both as a student and as an instructor. As well as this, I'm doing a giveaway on this video. So to 10 lucky winners, I will give away one of my Udemy courses of your choice. So you can look through my catalog, see which one you like best, and if you win the giveaway, you'll get that one. So in order to participate, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and leave a comment on this video talking about your experience with Udemy, and also let me know which course you would like to get if you actually win. I will randomly pick 10 winners this time next week. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, make sure you're subscribed and you leave that comment before September 25th. And good luck. Now back to the topic at hand. And I want to start talking about my own experience with Udemy courses, first as a student. Now, I myself have taken various courses on Udemy over the years, and the two most notable ones are the guitar course by Eric Andreas and the Adobe Premiere course by Daniel Walter Scott. And I want to talk about my own experience with these because I gotta be honest, I liked them quite a bit. Now, what I liked about these courses is that I was able to first start out as a beginner who didn't know anything about playing the guitar. You know, I played the violin. I literally did not know anything about the guitar. I just wanted to start learning something new, and I thought the guitar would be a cool new instrument to learn. So that's exactly what I did. You know, I bought a guitar and I picked this course up. And the reason why I went after this course was because it was so expensive to get private lessons and start learning from a teacher. You see, I only ended up paying about $30 or so for this guitar course, and the crazy thing about it is that if I were to actually take guitar lessons, it would cost me more than that for the first lesson alone. So on average, a 30-minute lesson here costs about $35 to $45. And that's already more than what I paid for a 20-30-hour course that covers a lot of material that I can learn from. Now, of course, there are advantages when it comes to taking lessons with someone who's there and who can give you live feedback. Of course, that's there. But at the same time, as a beginner, most of the time I'm just going to be learning a lot of new stuff that I've never done before, right? I'm going to be learning how to play different notes on the guitar, how to play different chords, how to hold it properly, how to have proper posture, and how to make sure that you're doing everything in an orderly manner, right? So there are a lot of different things that I'm learning for the first time. So it's going to be a lot of information coming from that instructor and not really all that much feedback, right? So as you progress and you become more of a professional at something, that's when it gets a lot more important that you have someone who can give you live feedback all the time, because now you're not necessarily learning new things. It's just that you're trying to fine-tune everything that you know and make sure that you're doing everything even better than you were before, right? So that's really the difference. And what I've found is that it's a lot more advantageous, both as far as the money goes and also as far as just being able to do it on your own. When you are starting something out, just go and get a course on it because it's a lot cheaper. You don't have to have an instructor who expects you to do different things. You can go at your own pace. You don't have to practice something and have it ready for every week. If you don't have the time for it, that is, you can just stretch it out if you want. You can watch a course over a year, over 2 years, or if you want to do it faster, you can do it over a month, right? That's the other thing, right? If you do have the time, maybe you want to progress faster and maybe you want to just keep practicing for hours every day. Well, you can't really do that with an instructor, right? You're probably going to have one class every week, so you're kind of limited, right? But when you get a course, you can just watch it at your own pace and just practice at your own time. And I also had a very similar experience with the Premiere Pro course. And I obviously got that because I wanted to get better at video editing and I wanted to learn a lot of new things. And that's exactly what happened, right? I learned a lot of different techniques that you could use in video editing. I learned how to do it better, how to do it faster. And those were stuff that I probably could have looked around. I probably could have had someone help me out with, but I would have never actually learned all those things properly from the beginning, right? So again, that's what I've found really, is that with Udemy courses, it's really good for stuff that you have no idea about, right? Stuff that you are just not good at or you've never done before, and you're essentially a beginner and you're learning for the first time. And when it comes to those things, Udemy courses are fantastic. They're cheap, they are very accessible, you can just watch them anytime, and they give you a lot of information, especially if you get good courses. So that's the thing, right? You gotta always make sure that you're getting a good course. Just look through it, watch some of the preview videos, and make sure that it's a course that it's worthwhile. Now, on to my perspective as an instructor, specifically an instructor who's had 2 best-selling courses so far, and hopefully more in the future, we'll see. But for real, as an instructor, my sentiments are very similar to my student perspective, because I have also found that it's a very good idea to develop high-quality courses for beginners, because there are a lot of them that are looking for those material. And most of the people who are searching on Udemy for a specific topic, let's say the violin, right? So I have a course on violin. It was very important for me to make sure I have a course that covers everything from the beginning, right? So how you pick it up, how you read music, how you play the simplest notes, just start from the very beginning and then go to a certain point, right? And the reason for that was because it's a lot more accessible to a lot of people. And the better you teach those earlier material, the more happy people will be to watch the rest of the course. So that's why it was very important for me to make sure I have all those things in place and make sure I do them all exactly like I would in my own classes with my own students. And what I've found through this is that other instructors are probably doing something similar, which is why I feel like I'm even more comfortable getting courses from Udemy that are meant for beginners, because at the end of the day, every single instructor is trying to make the best course possible so that they can get the most amount of sales, right? So that's exactly how it goes. The better your course is, the more likely it is that people are going to buy it, right? Because they can tell, right? We can always tell if a course is not that great or if a course has a lot of effort put into it, right? We can just watch the preview videos, we can read the description, and we can pretty much tell, right? And even if you can't tell and you just buy a course and then you later on find that it's not as good as you thought it would be, you can always get your money back, right? So for 30 days, Udemy offers a money back guarantee. So even if it tricks you into thinking that it's a good course, but it's actually not that good of a course, well, you can always get your money back, right? So as an instructor, it's very important that you deliver on what you are promising, right? Otherwise, people are just not going to buy your course, or they're just going to get your money back all the time. So that's been my experience with Udemy courses. In my opinion, they're very much so worth it when it comes to those beginner type of courses that teach you how to do something new from the very beginning, and they take you by the hand and walk you through every step of the way, just side by side, just like an instructor would in real life, right? So when it comes to musical instruments, when it comes to stuff that you do on the computer, new software, or whether it's coding and stuff like that, in my experience, it's been very much so worth it to learn something new from the very beginning and just build that foundation. And of course, if you want to get more into something, let's say you know how to play the violin already and you want to become a professional at it, then in that case, it's probably better to lean on the side of getting some instructor in real life to teach you, because you want to always have that feedback. Whereas in the beginning stages, it's more important that you learn how to do things rather than get feedback on, oh, if you're not doing something perfectly, how you can do it even better, right? You know, does that make sense? Hopefully it does. But that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Make sure you participate in the giveaway. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop that comment, and also make sure that you let me know which course you would like to get if you win, because if you don't, then it's going to be a whole thing. I have to find out which course I have to get for you. So it will be much easier if you just let me know in the comment already. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.